Recently, I've seen more and more pictures of gas stations closing down, just being shut down. The owners walk away and they say enough is enough and hope to move on to something better. However, there is another way. There is a way that people could potentially prevent this economic devastation from happening to them. And that is by doing what this Shell gasoline or petrol station has done in the UK. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. It's great to see you. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Sam Evans. And the future of gasoline stations in the United States is looking more and more like they'll be Tesla rather than ExxonMobil. We can see the future happening as well in the UK. There is a petrol station, that removed all of its gas pumps, and it's doing amazing business, even without any gas pumps at all. One London gas station has totally reimagined what a refueling area can look like. Since the beginning of 2022, a Shell station that I reported on last year in Fulham, England, has removed all of its gas pumps or petrol pumps to instead offer rapid electric vehicle chargers for people who need to recharge. This was reported by Bloomberg at the time. The awnings over each charger are equipped with solar panels that can fully charge a Tesla Model 3 in about half an hour, costing around $30. This gas station is far more luxurious than what people are used to. Now, I should point out these solar panels can't fully recharge your EV, but the solar panels do send a lot of energy into batteries on the site, which can fully charge your EV. Now, of course, the batteries on the site also are there so that they can take energy from the grid when that energy is cheap. Now, remember, over the past few months, there's been a number of different weekends and days throughout summer in Europe when energy has not only been free, but the grid will pay you to take energy out of it. Have you ever heard of a gasoline station getting gasoline for free? No. You know why? It's never happened. And the other thing worth mentioning is that because charging electric cars takes longer than pumping gas, the station is selling a lot of food and drinks. That's how they usually make money. But of course, if you're sitting around for longer, you're more likely to buy more things. People charging their cars often get groceries, buy coffee, even get cars washed, or they take a breather in lounge chairs. It makes total sense that Shell would want to install tons more gasless gas stations too, as people are more likely to spend money on other goods if they have to stay a bit longer. Now keep in mind that it's pretty well known within the automotive industry, the service station, gasoline station, petrol station industry, that these gas stations make more money from selling drinks and food than they do from selling gasoline and petrol. Now, we should point out though, that new superchargers are increasing drastically in speed, meaning the wait times for customers will continue to go down. You won't have to linger too much longer in the future because EV chargers are getting faster, and the chargers at this spot are actually ultra-fast chargers. They're several times quicker than the ones installed in people's homes. Gas providers like Shell building more gasless gas stations makes a lot of sense considering the explosive growth of the EV market. McKinsey & Co. found that installing these non-fuel stations represents a several billion-dollar opportunity for suppliers. Shell currently is the largest gas retailer in the world with tens of thousands of stations across the globe. So it has the immense potential to prevent the burning of its own planet overheating dirty energy sources by erecting more of these gasless gas stations. And keep in mind, Shell was recently forced to retract its advertising across the UK and Europe, which tried to claim that Shell was a green company, that it was doing all these green things for the environment. It was forced to remove that advertising because government said it was misleading. However, if it continues along this path, continues to make more of its gas stations into electric charging stations, Well, that will do the marketing for it. Shell is planning to create more EV charging stations across England and Europe, as well as in the United States, with a goal of 500,000 by the end of 2025. And this is really a great thing, because without the support of companies like Shell, it would be nearly impossible for the world to meet its sustainability goals unless these kind of fossil fuel companies totally transform their operations. And the reality is, if they don't, they'll go bankrupt anyway. It's crucial that energy companies build a lot more of these refueling stations to help charge EVs. Good for customers, and it's good for business. This London station is an example of the future of the automotive industry. And unless other gasoline companies, fossil fuel companies, change what they're doing, they'll basically get left behind. Over the next 10 to 20 years, more and more gasoline stations or service stations will be shut down, or they'll reinvent themselves as fast charging electric stations. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching.